Good afternoon again here from Alton Towers and more. And today we're back here at the winter event. And as you can see, it's expanded overnight quite a bit. Still not come up for a name because these signs are still here, left blank. So I'm going to give you a little quick tour before we start building today. So I've got the car park. I've done it all correct with the terrain. So obviously where the cars are parked, the snow hasn't managed to get under it, obviously. Whereas here it has. So that looks quite cool, and then I've done the same on the other side. It's actually quite a funny job putting them all in weird orders and stuff, but yeah. So we've got the entrance sign. I don't know if that was there last night when I did the last video. It's all lit up as well. The entrance area where you get your tickets, that's not changed. Switch that to night time. Look, the lights are still on it. Inside, nothing's changed. We've got a load of woodlands areas now around here, so it's already starting to crash a little bit. So yeah, and then next to the tickets area, you get to this is a little staff gate where the staff can go. Behind this is actually where the ticket offices are. Some doors there, some Christmas trees, and so yeah. So this is the ice skating ring which I've built overnight. And it is huge. It's got this massive tent over it. It's got a nice lighting package with it as well. And yeah, this is actually a gridded item in the Steam Workshop. If you just search ice rink, I'm sure you'll find it. But it looks really nice. It's quite high up as well. There's like a chandelier up there as well, just for the extra decoration. And then here you've got your little shed, even with the little floor there. Here where you get your skates, you pay for it, and yeah, you sit here, you wait for your ice skating on these little benches, and then you literally go out and skate around here, which would be quite cool. I should have some penguins ready, that's what I just remembered. Here we've got a train ride here, and this is actually the Christmas train. I'm not too sure what its official name could be, but this actually will run around the event to get transportation around. The festive rides area. So the sign. So these are what we've got. So we've got the feast house, which is going to be a massive indoor food restaurant thing. The festive rides, which we'll show you now. Santa's Lodge, festive lights, which will be a light trail, and the Christmas market, which is Christmas market. And, so yeah, so that's what we're gonna build. So this is the festive rides with the nice little sign there. Got some dodgems here. I've actually managed to add the snow on top as well, just to make it a bit more realistic, because everything else is covered in snow. There's a little folded up ride here which I've built, little folded up teacups. I have done this all overnight, by the way, so we're quite proud of it all to there. And so I've even set out my little queue line here, placed down the floors there as well for the queue. Actually, it's really cool, that is actually. I really like that. And then this is like the truck, which truck called the Dodgers or something. A little service road, is that what they're called? The little staff road where all the rides would come in and all the other stuff. So I'm planning on making this like a farm, turned into like a little amusement thing in winter. We've got a Ferris wheel here, which I've just really placed down, painted, and just had a nice little wooden feature to leave supports with it, so they don't have the concrete style. If you're wondering how I got rid of the floors, I just went on the nature setting. I went on here, I clicked on that, and yeah, that's how you get rid of the floors from the ride. A little custom coaster here, which can travel around. This would travel around. If I give it a little test for you. So I'm quite proud of this coaster, to be fair. Little spinning coaster. You find quite a lot of these some fun fair, like more event fairs aren't they? Yeah, just a bit of helixes. Got a 3-lap special as well on this one. It's quite cool. Obviously everywhere looks really empty at the moment. I will be adding a lot of stuff. In real life it will be like plastic theming and stuff. Yeah, we'll be adding a lot of theming where there's a lot of empty gaps. And I'm planning on adding some restaurants as well. So yeah. So I think it's 3 laps special, isn't it too? Oh no, it isn't. So yeah, you get the idea of that one. Over here then we've got the Waltzer, which I've customly built as well. You can actually ride this one, as you can see. That's quite cool. So what I did with this, I actually got the, I'll show you what I did with this really quickly. I got this ride from Coaster, the Hyperspin. You wouldn't think that's that. And I literally built an exterior, painted it all up around the ride, as you can see. And it looks a lot better now. And it's even got a little pay box here, with someone inside, which is quite cool. And yeah. So and that is everything which I've built overnight. I think what I could do, should I add some parking machines? No, I don't think I will. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing now is building a lot of theming around here. So I'm going to have a lot of rock work, and these rocks, they'll just be like the fake rocks in real life. But they could be real, because if it's a farm, I might find a bit of rock work there. So I'm going to add the snowy rocks as well, because they look quite cool. So yeah, I'm just going to place them all down here. And if you're wondering what I'm going to do with the railway when it goes over the path, I'm actually going to, I'm just going to add some, what they're called, things which come down, these bars. I'm not too sure what they're called, but you know where they come down at the crossing bit. You get them in the car as well. But yeah, I'm actually going to add, I don't think I'll have time, but I was thinking of adding some like houses maybe on the outside of the event. I'm not too sure. I really don't think I'll have time to do that. But yeah, I won't have much time to do this on Wednesday because we'll get all the towers for their Christmas event. So maybe I'll have to get a bit of inspiration from that. So there's what we've got so far. The ride. What I'm going to do now with the ride is I'm going to add the first I'm going to add some supports where it should have some. Let's see what you do with this. I need to see what this one's like, so supports. You've got to copy this basically. Okay, so we need to find out what's the width the coaster support is, so that's the width. We're going to just add here to the ride. I have to try and do it where the track doesn't go underneath it. But the only thing is, I don't want to leave massive gaps in the supports because in real life it wouldn't be very safe, would it? Because as you can see the train there, it would hit the support there, so yeah. I'll have to do it like just like that diagonal. Just have a little maybe at the bottom. And this would be like nailed to the floor in real life. The coaster supports, and then they'll be unscrewed and taken away, I'm assuming, in real life, if it was a real ride. So yeah, I'm just going to paint them black. In fact, I don't think this has actually got this custom colour, has it? You know, I didn't give this a colour, so let's give it a bit of a colour. So the cars, actually yeah, they can go blue. They can stay blue. I'll put a bit of red on there. The track colour, I'll give a red colour for the track. Oh no, I do want red. There we go, that looks quite interesting. That's quite good. Hang on, the game saving. The game save shouldn't be too long on this because it's not a massive event which I've created here. Can't believe we're 9 minutes in already. Most of the video's gone. But yeah, so it's looking quite cool now. And what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to add the rails, not rails, I'm actually going to add the things which connect all the supports up at the bottom. is this rail which I'm going to be using, and what this does. Is that a long rail? It's not very long, is it? And all I need to do with this, I just connect all of them up and it looks quite cool. I'm not too sure what this is for in real life. I think it's just to make sure they're all connected up. So yeah, I will be coming out with an episode of this every day until Saturday this week now, because this week is going to be Christmas now, so yeah, I don't think I've ever done anything like this near Christmas, like anything leading up to Christmas. I didn't even do Vlogmas, this is the first ever Vlogmas this year, so yeah, it's quite interesting. It's a bit annoying how the train's going by, isn't it? I don't want to pause it though, because I like watching it go by. I'm pretty sure that's what it does though, the rail. It just connects up with this rail here. Looks quite cool. So yeah, I think just adding all these extra little details to the rides and stuff makes it so much more realistic, because with Planet Coaster, the ride the ride offering they have in their menu is absolutely rubbish. They're not real rides, half of them. Some of them are real rides, but they're not, as they would officially probably look like in real life. Like the Roundup, for example. It's, to be fair, the Roundup on here is alright. I will actually be adding a Roundup to this fair. But the Roundup though, in Planet Coaster, it doesn't look like it can travel, it looks permanent. So yeah, I will be, when I add a Roundup to this little fun fair, I will be adding some, a truck, some wheels and something, like some wheels under the ride, so it can move on the road. Because obviously all these flat rides, they all move around, and they're all used to moving around and stuff, so, you know, they all have to have that element where they have some sort of wheel where they can go on the road. You get what I mean? But yeah, so this is quite cool. Literally, I'm not going to go properly to town by making sure all the lines are straight, because you don't really need to be. Not anyway. This is looking quite cool already. So I know a lot of other people do this as well when they create fun fairs on this game. It's not really a common thing people do, to be fair, creating fun fairs on Planet Coaster. Like and subscribe if you want me to build a fun fair, or just tell me if you want me to build one, because it's something I might like to do, I think, as a future project. Well, I'll say another project, but we have got a lot going on at the moment here at Towers and More, with Jewel, Splash Landings, Gangster Granny, this. We've got so much going on. Splash Landings, did I say that? Yeah, I'm talking now. But yeah, this is coming along quite well now. All the supports under the ride. I don't think I've actually ever built anything so fast in Planet Coaster, to be fair. So yeah, this is going very well actually. I'm quite proud of it, to be fair. So yeah. Also, I forgot to mention on Saturday, I've got 2 videos to film in one day. That's weird on this channel. We'll be going to the Tamworth Snow Day in Birmingham to do their Christmas events. So we've got 2 Christmas events in 1 week. That's a rare thing on Alton Towers and More. So that should be something to look forward to. And obviously, I'm assuming there's like snowy stuff, like ice skating or something, or skiing. I'm not too sure. I know you get to like play around in that real snow or something there, but because where we live, there's been no snow. We have had some snow, but it didn't settle, which is a shame. Because I know a lot of people like a bit of snow, but we barely had any. So yeah, it did snow once. I was all looking at the window as it coming down, but it just did not settle. It did not want to settle. So, shame really, but hopefully we'll get some snow soon. Because there's like loads of things going around on the news this year. I know it does every year anyway. Of a lot of snow coming down, snow warnings and stuff. It's not real. I know it's not real. This is like saying the 3 AM challenges on YouTube. You know them YouTubers where they do them old 3 AM challenges. It's like them, but not real. But yeah. So yeah, it's coming along really well. And I'm actually planning on, speaking of snow, I'm actually planning on in this event covering everything in snow, as much as I can at least. Like if I can't get something to have snow on it, I'll have to like build it indoors or something. But there we go, there's our ride, support's done. Looks quite cool. I might have to do another one here. On the station. There we go. That's alright, I'm really impressed with that coaster now. Obviously we'll add a bit of theming as well, just some fake theming. And maybe some lights or something. But yeah, that looks quite cool. So the Ferris wheel then, we need to create, actually, I just had an idea, this coaster's going to have to move a little bit, so I'm going to move it all around. Now I'm going to do this. The rocks are in the way. This is tricky, this is. Planet Coaster with their measurements are absolutely rubbish. Is that too cool? Yes. There we go, that's perfect. So I just don't want it to hit the train as well. There we go. I don't want it to be too close to the train railway, because obviously I don't want anyone hitting the roller coaster going around or anything. So we're going to create our little entrance, our little exit there, and then we're just going to make a simple little queue line out of wood, because it's we want it to be travelling. When it does things on its own. Have you seen this? I can't even place the queue line down because it wants to do it by itself. I actually hate Planet Coaster when it does things like this. Oh. Obviously I know in real life people would just jump on these rides anyway. So this is coming along quite well. Quite impressed with it all now. And then obviously we can get these paths back up. Look how we're 17 minutes in and we're just working on this still. Oh, for God's sake, what's happened now here? What is it with Planet Coaster and doing its own thing? Why is it always got to do its own thing, whatever it wants to do? Without me telling it to do something. It's very annoying. Go. Just going to connect that up there, just like that. There we go, we've got it. And then, oh, I need to connect just connect this all up together. Just like that. And then the exit, I'll just do again, out of wood. I could add a, what's it called? You know, with the queue line, how I do on the dodgems where they've got the metal gates which you can just travel around. I could have had with them, but I didn't want to. But there we go, that's complete now. Just had a little bit of theming around it. Obviously, I will be doing a lot of work on this over a week, so I don't really need to rush when I'm recording, because I know I am, but I don't really need to rush anyway, because I'm going to be doing a lot of work on this. I already have. I might have to, because in my seaside town, I've actually added a fun fair in there, and I've got a little ghost train in there now. I did have a ghost train in there anyway, but it's not very realistic. So I've got a nice little, I think it's called the Ghost Hotel ghost train, which I've customly built. And yeah, so I'm actually going to add, I've just come up with the idea of adding some like fences in the background. Yeah, I will. I know it's not something you'd really look at or want to look at, but It's all about the realisticness of it. So yeah, literally just these like farm fences in the background. Literally just add them in. And I'll make them white as well, so it looks like they've been snowed on. There we go. Literally just adding some of the background details, because the event is not going to cover the entire Planet Coaster terrain, which it's provided me with. Oh, save it again. Once again. What a surprise. So, yeah. So, yeah, the event, it's not going to cover everything. I say that, but actually no, it should be fine. So, I'm assuming it will come to about here, where the train is. And I'll add some little more rides, only a few. I won't add a lot, because it's only a travelling event. So, yeah. I'll add some little bits in the background, just like this fence, some trees and stuff. Curve it around a little bit. And I'll add some trees as well. That looks quite nice, to be fair. I think I'll even add some hills as well in the background. It's all about how realistic it is and stuff. So, should just let them rise up the terrain here. So yeah, because I don't want it obviously being that big square that I just had to do, so I could flatten out the ground. I want it to make it look like a proper countryside Peak District in the UK. So I'll do more work on that off camera, but that's a little example of what the background should be like. But so yeah, now we've got the coaster done. We've got a few more minutes just to finish off some bits of the funfair. So now with this, I've got to create an exit and entrance, and a little queue line around here. I'll even have to add it going in there as well. Of course it does that by itself. See, it does these things by itself, Planet Coaster. Now there's railing apparently there, and a curve. So I just want it to look like that. I want it to look like it's been placed there, so you know it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I need to add the queue line now. So for the Ferris wheel, so literally if I had quite a bigger queue line for this, because obviously a lot of people probably want to go on this because it's a bigger attraction. Probably, I think it is going to be the biggest ride here anyway. So, yeah. Just quite a big queue line for this. Just like that. And then I'm actually going to add a little extending queue line, if you like, inside here. Because I want to, like, obviously lead it up to the ride, not to go find the steps and go get onto the car. So I want it to be all about safety as well for the guests. Because I don't think they'll want an accident, will they? So yeah, I will add a few more rides as well. So yeah, we ain't done too much change in this episode really, have we? We've just added an extra ride. Did we add an extra ride? No, we just finished off a ride. But yeah, this is looking quite cool. I'm quite impressed with this event already. By the next episode, you can all imagine what it will look like by then. I would have added a lot more in stuff, probably a lot more rides and stuff, probably even started work on the other parts of the event, like the Wintering Village or whatever it was, the light trails and stuff, Santa's Meet Santa, what's it called, the Santa's Lodge, which I've named it, and I'll literally make a wooden lodge with that, with actual logs as well, so that would be quite cool, that would. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with this queue line I've made here, so I'm quite proud of that, to be fair. And I'll obviously just let it go to the right from there. There you go, that looks quite cool. And then I need to add it on the other side as well. Obviously I can't multi-section them because that'll end up multi-sectioning the ride as well, because you know Planet Coaster are like. But yeah, so I'll just leave the multi-sectioner thingy out. And yeah, this is looking really cool now. I'm really impressed with this, how it's going. Only got not long left now. I'll give it to about 35 minutes, I'd say, so about 10 more minutes. But yeah, so this episode has been building a big part of the fun fair. The festive ride, as it's called. I've named it in the game. And I like how I did the supports. It was a good idea. I actually got that idea from the Botton's Pleasure Beach Skegness with their pirate ship ride, because they have concrete supports and they've actually got like this wooden exterior around the concrete bits at the bottom. So I thought I'd have that as well, so it didn't look like the concrete should have been filled in there on the floor. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically it's just fun fair stuff. So yeah, this is looking really good now. So yeah, we've got quite a few more plans then on the channel, just to end the year off. I'm actually already making a few videos already on camera. And yeah, there we go, we've got our little... Oh yeah, I need to put an exit as well. This is going to be a challenge, isn't it? I'm just thinking which is the best way to go with the exit. I think I will go this way. I can just I can get rid of the trees or move them around somewhere. Don't forget, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I really like how I'm going to try and add as much nature as I can to make it look like it's an actual farm. I'll even add like a farm shed, I think, in the background. Should I do that? Is that a good idea? I don't know, but I'll see what I can do with it. Can't really fit her in there, can we? Just have to go like this. Well, this is literally what it would look like in real life as well. It would be just this, not a themed queue line. It would just be these metal gates, which you just put there somewhere to make an event to like block sections off or something. But yeah, obviously I know the main winter event of in the world is Hyde Park. No, it's not. The second best, apparently, it's Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. So that's a couple of hours away from here. So yeah, that's quite cool. I'm not too sure if we'll be visiting there now. Like I said, I've got a few plans off camera for Christmas, and obviously we don't want to leave it too late as well, because the event closes on the 2nd of January. I think it's the same day as Alton Towers closes theirs. So yeah, quite a little adventurous exit queue line there, just to leave the ride. I don't want to put it too close near the wheel, because I don't want anyone like grabbing on hold of the gondolas on the wheel. So it's all about health and safety. So yeah, I like how they've even got the option of walking through the supports there as well. I'm also I'm going to add a fun house if I've got time to. I'll have a fun house as well in this event, just some extra bits to do, just to keep all the queues down as well, because obviously this would be a busy event in real life, and so I need to keep the queues down for all the rides and stuff. It's a bit like in a theme park. You'd have to have, if you want less busy queues, then you'd have to have more rides, or just more there, like restaurants and stuff, and shops, because you've got to have something people to do and not queue. But yeah, it's coming along quite well. I'm really impressed with this. I don't actually think I've ever, in fact no I have, I've got a little project off camera as well which I'm building. I've put it on hold at the moment because it's around Christmas time and I've got a lot planned on Planet Coaster, but I've got a really impressive off camera projects which I am working on, and I can't wait to show you guys that early next year. That's my speculated time of when I'll be bringing that video out of that, but there's no more to be said about that because it's a bit of a surprise really. It's not really a surprise, but you know, just a bit of a nice little thing to do. But there we go, so we've got our Ferris wheel done there. Didn't even take us 5 minutes to be fair. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add a, I'm getting hot now, I'm going to add a wooden fence, just to block it off. So I'm just going to add the one I just placed over in the field. Where is it? So this will all be a, in fact no, here I can add a stall, like a restaurant, a shop or something. Obviously I know I have the food hall anyway, but still got to have a few stalls around or something. Just keep everyone, start everyone walking around if they're getting tired. I'm also going to have to add stuff like benches, bins and stuff. But I'll add them stuff off camera because you don't want to just see me placing loads of benches and bins down. I'll do that for you all, so you're just having to watch that. So I need to go over the cube here as well. And then it's the corner here, and then it'll go that way. So there we go. Quite a cool little Ferris wheel there, and obviously it's quite high up as well, isn't it? Look how high up it is. And that's the event so far then. Just a little bit more work to do before we end the video, and that's going to be adding the things for the train, which will go around. I don't think an event's actually got a train like this. It's a bit of a monorail type of thing, isn't it, this train, which I've got. So what I'm going to be doing then is a path. I'll be adding one of them railroad crossing things, whatever they're called. I'm sure there's a name for it. So I'll add one of these, just to make the extra detail. So yeah, this will look quite nice with that. I don't think it's going to be, this gate thing's going to be long enough for it to go over the path. Oh, I know where it is. It's in the studios pack. There's a there's that bar that comes up and down when something's coming across. I'm sure it's in the studios pack somewhere. I'm pretty sure it is. Anywhere, somewhere. Please tell me it is. If it's not, I won't bother with it. I bet I've missed it. If it's not, I won't bother. Well, I'll check the building tool. In fact, while it's on here, I've got a container there. I can actually add that somewhere, so I can plug that right here. Put it under the Ferris wheel actually, just a nice little finishing touch. And I'll add it so it looks like it's going to go really close as well. And I'll also add it where it looks like it's just blocks a view, not really the view, but like blocks anyone trying to get over the fence as well. There we go. It's quite cool, and obviously that's just a bit of storage for the event. It doesn't matter, I can't find this thing. I'll check in the building tool. Can't find it. I'm sure you all know what I'm going on about though. It's that bar that goes up and down to block anyone getting through. But that's all the work for today. Not as much as I really expected to do. Obviously I know I did quite a lot of work off camera. I did all of this off camera. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out when I upload another video just like this one. I'll just take a thumbnail moment. There, that can be the thumbnail moment. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.